Hello YouTube, how was your day? Mine's great, and I'm here today with my very first rumor roundup. So, let's round them up, guys. Alright, let's get started with our first topic, and it's a pretty big topic. The iPhone 5. Now, let's go on with the first rumor. Let's start with the name, okay? Is it going to be called the iPhone 5, or is it going to be called the new iPhone? Personally, I think it's going to be called the new iPhone. Why? Because instead of being called the iPad 3, they named the third iPad the new iPad. So, I won't be surprised if they call the iPhone 5 the new iPhone. Comment what you think. Do you think it's going to be the iPhone 5 or the new iPhone? Comment what you think. Alright, now, next rumor. The charging port on the iPhone 5. It's going to be smaller. It's not going to be 30 pin. I'm 99% positive. I will be extremely shocked if it is 30 pin. Rumors have it that it's going to be a 19 pin or an 8 pin. I don't know which one. Comment, do you think it's going to be a 19 pin or 8 pin? Be sure to let me know. I like hearing your comments. Alright, now the screen size. Is it going to be the same, or is it going to be bumped up to a 5-inch? Guys, get ready. I think the 5-inch screen on the iPhone is finally coming. Yes, I think it is finally coming. I will be so surprised if the iPhone 5 is still the small screen that the 4S is, and the 4. I will be super surprised. I expect a 5-inch screen. If they don't, I think their profits might go down a little. But that's just my opinion. Comment if you think it's going to be a 5-inch or a 4.5, I think is the 4S. I think it's going to be a 5-inch. That's just my personal opinion. Now, the colors of the iPhone 5. Is it going to be white and black? I've heard rumors that there's going to be more colors than just the regular white and black. I don't think that's true. I think it's just going to be the white and black. But, comment. If you think it's going to be a blue iPhone or a red iPhone, leave that comment in the description below. Be sure to comment, guys. Now, the back. Will it be curved like the 3GS, or will it be flat like the 4S? Honestly, guys, I don't know. I think it's going to be flat. I want it to be flat. I don't like the curved back like on the 3GS. That's just my personal opinion. Some of y'all may like it curved. I like it flat. I don't know. It could go either way. Or they could totally surprise us and go with something totally new. I don't see how they could go with something new. I think they've hit everything, but it's Apple. They come up with new ideas every day. So we'll keep your eyes out for that. That's something that it could go either way. Now, finally, the release date for the iPhone 5. Rumors have it that it will be announced on September 12th. My guess is yes, September 12th it will be announced. There is apparently rumors going around that Apple's already setting up a meeting for September the 12th, and that could possibly be the announcement for the iPhone 5. I think September 12th is the day that they will announce it. And the release date should be around 9 days later on September 21st. That's what a lot of people are predicting will be the release date. And I expect the release date to be on the 21st. I think that's a good time to release it. A little earlier than the 4S was released last year, but I'm ready for it. I'm waiting for the 5. Now another big question is, should you upgrade to the 4S now, or should you wait and upgrade for the iPhone 5 or the new iPhone or whatever it's going to be called? I'm going to wait for the 5, guys. Honestly, the 4S is a lot like the 4, just with a couple other features with Siri. If you're going to get the 4S, you might as well get the 4 and jailbreak it and get Siri. The 5's totally different as far as it's rumored. I expect it to be totally different. I don't think Apple will have anything except for a couple things like the back maybe being flat as the 4S and stuff, but a lot of things will be different in the 5, and especially if they add the bigger screen, guys, I would wait for the 5. But if you wait till the 12th and then find out that you don't like it, if they do announce it on the 12th and then you see it and you decide, no, I don't like this, then yeah, go ahead and get the 4S. But I'm going to wait at least until the announcement and go from there. I plan on waiting till the 5, but, you know, it all depends on after the announcement, how it is, how it looks, what the specs are like. Anyways, on to our second topic. And this is a big topic. Apple has dropped the YouTube app on iOS 6 Beta 4. Guys, I'm not surprised. They dropped the Google Maps. It was just a matter of time before Apple dropped the YouTube app. Now, as of right now, there is no way to get YouTube, or at least a YouTube app, on the iOS 6. But if iOS 6 is released publicly and there's still no YouTube app, then you could just go on the website, type in youtube.com in Safari, and use that. But there is rumors going around that Google is going to respond by making their own YouTube app and placing it in the App Store eventually. I wouldn't be surprised if Google did that. But keep your eyes open for that. That's a new topic that was just announced not too long ago. People had been expecting Apple to drop the YouTube app since they dropped Google Maps. I thought it was just a matter of time. So hopefully Google will make a YouTube app, because I know I use the YouTube app all the time. Anyways, on to our third topic. This isn't as big of a topic, but it's still news. Virgin Mobile getting the iPhone. There's a possibility that Virgin Mobile could be getting the iPhone in their store. Now, when I heard this, I was like, wow. But when I read, the rumor is that they'll only be getting the iPhone 4, and that's not that big of a deal considering the 4S is out and the 5 hopefully will be coming out pretty soon. If you have Virgin Mobile, it's good news for you, but if you're already on Verizon or AT&T, it's probably just better to wait and get the 5 or go ahead and get the 4S. Since Virgin Mobile, my personal opinion is that Virgin Mobile is slower than Verizon. That's just my opinion, guys. But anyways, on to the fourth topic, iPad Mini. There's a possibility that Apple is planning to announce a new iPad Mini with the iPhone 5 announcement. I don't think there's going to be an iPad Mini, at least not with the announcement of the iPhone 5. Since they just released the new iPad, I think it's too soon. Maybe in the future, but I think it's too soon. But with the time of year that the announcement's going to be around for the iPhone 5, it could be a big holiday market item. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of stuck with that one. I don't think there's going to be an iPad Mini with the iPhone 5, but you never know. Apple surprises everyone every day with a lot of stuff. So do other companies, but Apple especially. Just when you think they've done it all, they come up with a whole nother idea. So just be prepared for the announcement of an iPad Mini, possibly. You never know. Now, that's it, guys. Be sure to like, rate, subscribe. You have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to my videos, guys. It really helps me out. Check out my other videos. I got some pretty cool stuff over on my channel. And give this video a thumbs up. Don't be afraid to hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, like, rate, subscribe, and see you in the next one.